it's kind of hard to really prove my case to get
Baw'dhead.
my money back. Um, so I'm kind of like in a catch 22 and also in a bind because I don't want to do anything again. I love the Lord and I want to be blessed, and I don't want to do
Hallelujah. Shana.
anything. I don't want to do anything that's going to eventually affect me with bad karma. I'd rather have good karma than bad karma. And so, even with this, was with Pooji doing this ranting and raving and whatever, she just mad because I removed her as a mod. And I let her know that, we could still be friends, but she would not be able to come up in the boxes. Because she did disrespect me and the person and several others. So I can't keep allowing that type of energy in my space, and know that you're not gonna listen. You're not gonna abide by me telling you mute yourself, stay muted until let the other person talk. I can't do that.
So I
I'm
have a
sorry.
question, Miss Little Touch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so Poosie does this in all spaces, right? She overtalks. She comes off of mute, X, Y, and Z. Um, when you started your platform, okay, so since I've been seeing Poosie on your platform, she's been doing those things I just named. So, what
Mm-hmm.
made the difference from last night when you, her, and Frankie Lyman, aka Mr. Bryant, was on your panel till this morning
Oh, he
when
wasn't on
you
my panel.
no, he
He
was last
wasn't.
night. Hold on, last night.
No, he
Till
wasn't on my
well,
panel.
on
That was
Poosie's
Tuesday.
panel.
That
I'm
was
It
sorry.
Tuesday. That was
was.
Tuesday panel. That was
Oh,
Yeah,
on
Tuesday
that
panel.
was
Poosie's
Y'all was
that
panel.
was
on.
All of y'all
Poosie's
was on Poosie's
panel.
panel. What made the difference from last night till today when your mods had something to say that made you do whatever with Poosie?
Well, as you can tell, I really didn't want to have to go to this last resort with her. I was really hoping that they could both reconcile or find some way of a medium to be able to coexist. That's basically what I wanted. But I also understand that, if somebody say they don't want to be fucking with that person, they don't like that person or whatever, I too have to respect their boundary on that. And I thought Pooji understood that, but Pooji was in her feeling. She stormed off of my platform, and she texted me something crazy shit. She sent me, and I just basically let her know that I was removing her as a mod. I still wanted to keep the friendship, but she could no longer come up in the box. She could just be in the comment section, and I guess she got upset apparently because now she's ranting and raving on her platform. Yeah.
Believe that there's a way for y'all to reconcile this. I mean, I feel like it's not that big of a deal, and I know there was some vegetables and stuff being brought up. So I think y'all can reconcile. No, baby.
Well, let me say this. A lot of us have our own situations, right? And I'm trying to do better with my diet and eat better and things like that. So instead of me shopping all the time, my favorite grocery store here in Atlanta, I live in Atlanta, is Public. And I found a fresh market, is kind of like a wholesale store, and they have fresh meat, not meat that's prepackaged and all of that. And that's what I buy now. And I if I can afford to buy a freezer full of meat, I do that. If I can't, I just buy a little bit. So I made the sacrifice because I know what I need. You know what I'm saying? I know what I have, and I know what I wanted. And so
It's
all I was
legit.
saying is,
Why didn't you ask your son to pay your Wi-Fi bill instead of asking these people on the internet who you know?
I didn't ask. I didn't
Listen.
ask.
Let me finish. Hold on. Let me
I
finish
didn't
when you say that.
ask. You
Listen,
can't ask me that question because I
wait.
didn't
I'm
ask.
okay. Okay, well let me reword it. Why didn't Okay, because you mentioned it to somebody that's
Why
kind of
didn't
like
you
what we
mention it to your
consider
son?
as dry begging, right?
I wasn't dry begging at
No,
all.
can I finish what I
They
was
asked
saying?
me,
Can
no, I
I
want
finish
to,
what I was saying?
I'm a drop off
Listen,
because that's
Nisha,
not what I was doing.
because
Nisha,
if that's just like if I'm talking to Roland and say, "Girl,
I,
my
I
Wi-Fi didn't
wasn't
went
dry
off."
begging.
If I'm talking to
Let me
Roland and I say,
explain.
"Roland, my Wi-Fi didn't went off," and I'm talking to her about my Wi-Fi, that's basically me dry begging to her, like,
I
"Damn,
wasn't dry
Bree
begging at
comment.
all, and I'm
oh
gonna
my
drop off
god."
the box because
No,
Okay,
I'm not.
look
I
to
all right,
wasn't.
you're
look.
I
not okay
wasn't. I
because you're not
Because
wasn't.
gonna let
I
me
think
talk.
what she's asking, what she's trying to ask is, why didn't you share about your like what was going on with the internet being spotty and stuff? Why didn't you share that with your son?
With your son instead of
Why would
accepting
I
the
do
money
that?
from
Why?
people
Why
on
would
the
I do
internet.
that?
Is he
My
there?
son just paid for a cruise. My son just put a roof on
Okay,
my
well he
house.
could have paid for
Why
your
would I do
Wi-Fi
all
too
that?
instead
Why?
of going
Why?
to
Why? Why?
people.
Why? And why is people worrying about what
But
I
why would
asked?
you
I didn't
come to
ask
people on the
nothing. I
internet
didn't even
who you know
ask.
that's gonna
I
judge
didn't ask
you?
for anybody to pay for my internet
But
at
you
all.
accepted the money though. It's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Why
because
not
they
go to
insisted to
people?
help. They
Why
insisted to
not
help.
go to? Why would you accept the money when you
Ma'am,
know
no
people on the internet
disrespect,
is gonna have
no
something to
disrespect to your
say?
panel, no disrespect to your
Hey
panel, but
Libra,
I'm
man.
She
Hold
knew
not
what
on,
I
real
was
gonna
gonna
quick.
argue
say.
about something that
Hey
somebody wanted to
Libra.
do
Hey
You
for
Libra.
me.
You
accepted the
see,
I'm not.
money.
Okay,
I'm
hey
not gonna
Libra. Hey
argue.
Libra. Hey Libra.
I am
We can't go
not
that route.
gonna argue
Hold on,
about
LT.
something that
LT.
wanted
LT.
help
Miss
me.
LT.
I'm
we're not
not.
trying to
Miss
get you.
LT.
We don't want you
Miss
to
LT.
argue.
Hold on,
Hold
real
on.
quick.
Let me say
Hey,
what I'm
hey
saying.
Libra.
I
Hold on,
muted
real quick.
her.
Libra.
Hold on,
Libra. Libra. Real
Fro.
quick. Libra. They be picking and choosing because we see other creators go up there and they have live CA goals of $100, $50, $300, $1,300. So that's not big, and at that point, so we can't say it's dry big.
Nisha, did you see Bree comment?
Listen to what I'm saying. If I come to you, Squo, and say, "Damn, Squo," on the back end, like, "Damn, cuz my damn Wi-Fi done got cut off. My shit spotty as fuck." That's me basically damn near dry begging you like, "Shit, Squo, you gonna pay my shit?" But at that point, you say your son do everything for you. You always say on this app, "I got my son. I got my
But
son."
now,
My
Libra,
son
hey
this,
Libra,
my. Let me
it's
finish,
on
Squo.
me to take it though.
I know. Let me finish. You always say, "My son this, my son that. My son to pay for this, my son a lawyer." But then you saying, "I ain't asking for nobody to pay my Wi-Fi bill," but at the same token, you accepted the money. You ain't say, "Don't send the shit to my what you call them," or you didn't send the money back. You accepted the money. So
I'm with you on that right there, right? But if
why
I'm
you
just
didn't get the
having a
money from your
conversation with
son?
you though, Libra, like if you just saying like life and you like to vent, like we all do. We have a moment where we just want to get shit off our chest, right? So that's why I'm saying you can't play it both ways and just to get a point across because people do it every day. So if we're gonna call a spade, we just gotta call it as it is, not how we trying to make it seem. You
Well,
feel me?
I
Because
completely
other people have
understand.
CA goals, and if me and you having a conversation, and I'm saying, "Hey, man, damn, boy, I hate this motherfucking internet, boy. It's time to pay the bill." I can take the money or I can't.
Well, I
If I want to
understand
do
both
it, then I
sides, and I would like to also share that my lights just flickered. So yeah,
Pressure
y'all
join
can
us
get
up.
the CA.
And I was gonna agree with Libra, even whether or not you want to admit it, if it's not blatantly asking, "Hey, I need this." To me, dry begging is kind of like you're alluding to, like you're kind of you playing on people's empathy that they're going to give you something. Because somebody who really is not about like somebody who knows I'm not going to accept nothing, y'all don't need to do nothing for me, is not even going to mention it. Like they should be cut off, and they just still sitting up there. Hey, what
Right.
y'all doing today? What y'all got going on? Oh, I'm finna send you something. Hey, that shit might, my shit, doing a little one too, but they're not gonna go into depth. So
Right,
somebody who's
Jay.
dry begging, they gonna say in the first place, "Damn man, I ain't ate nothing this morning. My stomach growling and shit like that." Somebody who don't want nobody to offer something to them
Well,
is not even gonna mention it in the first place.
And
I'm gonna go
then
ahead and steal that real quick. I ain't ate nothing today, and my lights just flickered again. So
Jay.
my CA is in my bio.
they hit a
Then
motherfucking
Jay.
terminal down the street, and my shit been out for 3 days, cause I
Hold
ain't
on,
had no
Flo.
motherfucking AC in 3 days. I've been over this motherfucker sweating like a motherfucking
Hold
choo-choo
on,
train
Flo.
horse.
Then even if she okay, so say she wasn't dry bagging, she was venting. Fine. Okay. Regardless to the fact, she still accepted the cash apps for said bill. Why you didn't go to your son when you know how this internet is? They judge you for everything when it comes down to the money aspect of everything. You always say your son does everything for you. If your son could pay for you to go on this cruise, you said that you had to pay for everything for T Money. Why couldn't your son pay for a Wi-Fi bill? Period.
She got me, y'all. She definitely got me.
You done
She
came up here in 17 different damn pages. Was that you that was in the request earlier with that other page?
I just brought this one out.
Oh.
She
Well,
definitely got
I'm
me.
gonna go ahead and do my little 1-2 real quick. I'm hungry and my lights flickered 3 times now.
They put an eviction notice on my neighbor though. Can y'all help out my neighbor?
Okay, and I was gonna agree with Libra one more time as to say, um, it is kind of like number one, you're gonna get called out for dry begging more than anybody else. If it was not too long ago, you was up there basically talking about how T Money ain't got shit. So yeah, of course somebody gonna think like, how you coming on here asking for stuff and you was stunting not too long ago. I ain't gotta ask for shit. My son to do this, X, Y, and Z. So of course people gonna look at your stuff with a little closer lens than they would everybody else because it's like you ain't just been on here chilling and doing whatever. If you pop your shit, people gonna look at certain people who ask for stuff, big gifters, stuff like that. People gonna look at them a little differently than they are somebody who just be on here average. Maybe they ask for a CAGO every now and then versus somebody you won't hear, I had to help her with this. She ain't had shit. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have went on a cruise. I did this and that for her excursions. And then the next week, not too long after that, it's like your essentials aren't being taken care of. So of course you would just pop your shit on you having your way and all of that. When it comes to the stuff that actually influences your day-to-day necessities like Wi-Fi, then of course people gonna kind of look at you with a side eye because you was just talking about somebody else versus had you just been in a situation you helped T Money out, you ain't say nothing about it, whatever. People are gonna say something about it.
Netta North came on my platform this evening and showed messages of LT getting her nails and her toes done the day before her Wi-Fi got cut off. I was at work. I didn't know nothing. And here
Well,
I go
that could
coming in
be,
there clearing out a Wi-Fi bill when everybody know the one thing you're supposed to do is make sure your bills is paid. Y'all been getting on my ass for that for 2 years.
but I will say with stuff like that, I feel like you really can't judge somebody when they get in like little luxuries while they going through something because you'll know they had a gift card from back in the day. Somebody could have bought that for them, like, hey, I know you're going through this, let me get your nails done. So stuff like that, we really don't know how she
I can
handled that
understand
part.
that. I
Yeah,
can
so we don't know
understand
how
that.
she handled that part.
I can understand
Say
that.
for instance,
I'm just my head just messed up because I genuinely went over there to support her about the ice bucket. That was it. That was all. I never asked to be a mod. I wasn't trying to build no platform. I wasn't trying to do none of that. I was just trying to find somewhere to kick it at. That's it. That's all.
I mean, Pussy Tay, for instance, I did get on the post so I could get my nails done, but I forgot that I needed to eat today and I didn't have no groceries. So now I'm asking, dry begging for groceries. You
Well,
can
then
say yes.
you better find $2 and
My
go to
neighbor
Dollar Tree
finna
and
get
get you some
evicted.
bologna and
I'm trying to
bread.
see if we can crowd fund for my neighbor. My neighbor, they finna get evicted. They owe. I think his wife got dementia or some shit. You feel me? Like I'm trying to crowd fund right now for my neighbor. I just saw the eviction notice on the front door, and
But real
I
talk,
wasn't gonna say
that
nothing.
when y'all said
It's probably
about
living
the
in HOA.
son,
Ignore him.
that's the same reason why I be telling Miss Jackie how crazy she look asking for cash apps when she be telling everybody her son is an anesthesiologist. How you gonna come on TikTok and tell these people that your son rich, you get this and that from your husband, and you get your social security and stuff, but then you come in my box talking about can I get a cash app too? I told Miss Jackie a long time ago, stop that. You
Who you
tripping.
talking about, Miss J's?
Now Miss Jackie, I had to stop Miss Jackie from doing what Lil Touch did to me because I wasn't finna let Miss Jackie go out like that. You don't come on TikTok tell all your business about how much money you got then and how much money your son got and how you taken care of and then come on here with $500 cash app goals. Like I really only felt
Well,
sorry for the
Pussy,
lady and I wanted to kick it.
they looking for you in LT
I'm
Live.
looking for her